pristine. Now everything back to normal. Mighty word. It take a while for me to figure out, but my back. Everything gone back to normal. Which is a beauty. Which is a beauty. How much time?
Don't you dare touch that dial. Because like the song says, you are out of time. You're almost there. But don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed.
After all that trial and trouble and crosses and bumble, tonight will fucking turn up!
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling that shit? Is it Stacy? Is it Betty? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Or is it Jackie? Is it Artie? Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck who's calling that shit? The way I feel who's right calling now, that shit? I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just spreading around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you
Leaving me legally on the club. Hey, 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 hey. Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Is it Nancy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Danny? Bumbucla! Where the fuck the function? Fuck! I get too hype. Oh, someone broke this shit in a dog. Yeah, it's alright, that's fine. Hey girl, let me see your hands. Let me see your twirl. Alright, people, brass clot. Alright, cuz alright. Reporting live, not even like reporting. But they are live from both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. I talk like so yo, the stream over. The stream just start. Yeah, it's me, yours truly, yours one and only, Lee, aka Lord Insomnia. And now we just get into a few reacts. Then we can play a little bit of GTA. Or maybe we just do some run reactions. Maybe like up to like I can't say I go way up to Bumbuckle at 12. 1 o'clock in the night. I can't do that for that. I can't make no such a promise. We waste so much time with setup already. So I need to get into these reacts cause like no joke. I'm putting a few things because I say yo, you'd have better off if you watch this on live. So the first thing I'm really want to watch it, is that latest death battle thing there, is it? Death battle, that show they went on YouTube. But the man then put some arbitrary characters against one another while go on for like years now. Years so a new one out here. Deku and such man, right name Miles Morales. To me, Miles are just Miles. Miles are not my Spider-Man per se, but I still rate Miles. Due to the movie then. Don't get me wrong. Into the Spider-Verse does slap, but I'm more of an average Peter Parker enjoyer, you see? So let me just go find the original video, then we can start the reaction, cause give me a second. Got it. How long this shit be? 19 minutes, father. 19 minutes. I saw China, cause I think we can do it. Skip all of this odd shit.
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya.
Sure.
Spider-Man versus
Hold on. I'm not so with the things, boy, yeah. I'm not so with the things, bad man. Man, what are you doing, man? Alright. Get myself together. Get ready to put on the scene. Ready. Lord and something here not set intro, just vibes. With a brand new video, we're gonna be reacting to Spider-Man versus Deku by Death Battle. Death Battle. Yeah, however you want to pronounce it, that's how you pronounce it. You see, we could get into it. You see it, father?
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya. Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Alright, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only spider.
Yeah. We already know the gist. But we're not deal with you. We're not deal with you, Sir Parker. I'm a Spider-Man, you know. Don't get me wrong. But I next youth. What them basically bringing up based off Obama we are dealing with right about now.
Spider-Man, a friendly neighbor to hulking green Goliaths and world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy. But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job, the city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world.
Yeah, man, I am ready with man. Obama boy. Well, Spider-Man based off of Obama. Yeah, him. See, Miles. Not gonna lie, them two Into the Spider-Verse movies, yo. I'm telling you, bro. Into the Spider-Verse, Across Spider-Verse. Chef's kiss. Wonderful. That's how me even get into Miles. Oh, I not even say get into. Why? Why, father? That's so weird. Anyway. But start watch Miles from the movie there. Never really give a fuck about Miles. Like before the movie them, and kind of cool in the movie them, is it?
Now he had it thrust upon him. The canon event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out. This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface. And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff. But no spider person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs. Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start. Like any typical teenager.
Yeah. Never have Peter. Usually with these videos, like God say, I'm skip out all of the information about the character them as much as possible, but it's because other people enjoy these deep dives and oh my God, this is where the character comes from and blah fluff. That's how I show now.
He had a lot of self-doubt. Could he give up in school? What was the
2 minutes, man. 2 minutes so far. I'ma feel like I'm there for like hours. Like technically I've been here for hours, but we're not talking about that. Not talking about that, but yeah.
way to talk to girls? And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so awkward. All that,
Fuck up. I tell your father. Not like in the original universe, according to the comics, him father dead. When I movie, then kill off him uncle, though. Kingpin murder him blood clot. And if you never see the movie before, me I talk a lot about that fucking them two movie. Okay? Okay? So if you never watched the movie before, I come watch the fucking video. Boo hoo, bitch. Boo hoo. It depends on you. You should have watched the fucking movie then. Fuck off.
trying to kill you and stuff. Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man. Living parents. Better yet, loving parents. We see eye to eye, and thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way. And it helped that this
Yeah, man, the man brings the Spider-Man business to him own. He bring in him own style. He separate himself from Peter due to the fact that, yo, this man have parents, actual parents, not like old people are raising my aunt and him uncle. No. Him have him parents and him can, tell them what going in life, and him life can be a bit more healthier, less hectic. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, him special them way. Him fortunate to have good parents. Not everybody built like that. And everybody can tell you your problem is about how this man here beat you up the next week, that week, and then the next man that the week, the green goblin tell you about your mother. You have to go box the man, you have to tell your mother what go on with why you come home bruise up and them shit. That shit not normal, brother. So the parents think they know about what going on. It's supposed to be some sort of pro, but personally, dog, if you have a young teenager and your parents ask you about the superhero shit, you not gonna want to tell them what the fuck really happened, alright? That is one thing we pick up on Miles. At least in the Spider-Verse movie, the parents are really 100% know say, oh, Miles that did this shit, but yeah, when him do tell them what go on, I hope it work out. Cause beyond the Spider-Verse, I'll know that shit can't drop. I can't believe I'll know that shit can't drop. I want it to drop though, but Sony and the studio fuck them on either, so and I'll come out to the next 10 years.
particular spider had a bit more to its fight than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom. Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important. Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations. Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this? It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species by spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the hundreds of miles. No pun intended. Well, whatever kind of
Rotted clot. It's one thing with this is the educational part of the video. Like you learn something. Like how the hell me these supposed to know? Say yo, spiders can actually fly them way there. And using the natural earth grounding electricity way in a goddamn place, man then can fly. Me never know that. I don't can learn something new, All who never know that you learn something new, but back to the video. Mr. Waffle, bro.
Mighty was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man. Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and
Wait. Man can use him lightning and create constructs. One time I remember I see one YouTube video and one comic, but this man I literally go Super Saiyan. In come around world of fantastical things, the thing ain't not really real and so, but alright, I think I kinda can get my guy. And if you not get my point, well, I can always ask in the comment. I really view it as realistic, but it's a fantastical world in come from. So nothing what you see, probably all me I think about it too, is that they are giving this youth so many different powers, but Peter not have. You see me, Peter always I get the shittier end of the stick when it come on to him storylines, but every other week he come in like some Miles get one new suit, one new advantage, a new power, new this, new that. And that kinda a while ago, bro, before I watched the video, I saw one next video with a new run of Spider-Man with Gwen Stacy, Gwen Stacy come back, bro. I tell you, a fuckery bad man, beer bullshit a going in that story. Beer bullshit.
He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him. Oh, geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him. Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem, a blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT. He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes, too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart. The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium. The same.
So man talk about the cosigns go crazy, bad man. Man get sued from Black Panther. Man get sued from Tony. And I like say Peter never get a sued from Tony, but I thought the least, bad man. I thought the least, cause like Tony, I got help find some sort of if he mix up himself with the Spider people business. But anyway, man have hella cosigns, bro. Hella power-ups, hella suits. And you really do think about it. If may I be fair, to Miles, Peter did get like a lot of different suit early on in his career. So if may I be real, yeah, the dog them get them fair share. You see it?
Stuff is T'Challa's own suit.
Fair share suit and all them things. Vibranium, whatever, blah 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 blah. But I just want to get into the fight, but
super rare and
you know,
tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts. It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output. The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it. Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it. Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was going to blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff? But when vibranium and spider power still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive, giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites. Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side. Literally, his universe got blown up and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros. He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other Spider variants to...
so I thought about it. See them first two movies. Sony, please release Beyond the Spider-Verse. In the next 5 years, no, Father. And if you can, please, in the next 2 years, Father. Me I beg you, Father. The streets need it. Matter of fact, me need it. Me need to see an ending to that whole conclusion here, to that whole story. Is it a sensible ending, Father? Please, give me that. The streets need it. Hello, me, yeah. Back to the video.
Defend the multiverse. There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes. This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero. Bada bing, bada boom, da-da! How cool is that? Oh, welcome, friend. Ways than anyone.
That's, the ads are staying in the YouTube video. I don't give a shit. Honestly.
Can be a hero. But what is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous with the word than their symbol of peace. All Might, the big numero uno, with a smile on his...
No lie, no. No lie. My hero, tough. But honestly, I haven't been keeping up with the latest few sets of seasons, bruv. Anything past season 3, I have not seen it. I really don't care. Um, don't really say I don't really care. I don't really care about spoilers, you know? Because technically, I don't know what will go on to some extent because I get to glimpse some of the manga. You know, see what will go on. They could get like eight more different powers. We basically stack upon them one another and him basically become the number one hero. Is it him losing powers? Shigaraki and him fight all for one and is it and the man them win and Shigaraki dead, they could losing powers. Then you get one power suit at the end of the story, blah 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 blah. Say, yeah. But it's not like the first 3 seasons them good. But when you say season 4 or 5, the quality dropped bad man. They did something wrong, bad man. They did something weird, bad man. Them skip out certain parts of the certain parts of the manga to appease certain audiences and it gone to shit, bad man. But anywho,
He could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what, or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch. In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual lucky enough to get one, like this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo liked to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku. Izuku wanted to save people just like All Might, but even his idol told him that he would have to give up on his dreams. Forever the beta male.
nah lie. When I first started the series, I never really liked Deku, you know, dog. And it kind of remind me, it kind of rate Gohan to like the Frieza saga. But when you first watch Dragon Ball and you pre-Gohan, you kind of really, you'd have wished he would have shut the fuck up and stop being a little bitch. Even though if you really do think about it, that child, that young one ring from dinosaurs, is nothing normal. You would be crying. But anyway. One mother crying, I never really like that about Deku, is it? I did not like that shit. The one mother self-doubt thing when that come with and Ray and T. But if you really put yourself in a Deku's shoes, would you be 100% confident all of a sudden? You never born with no powers. Man just give you powers after you eat peace I'm here. Which is a very weird way to get people powers, dog. Like, if you be really in a bad man. Strange way to get people powers. And then you just get thrust in this high society superhero school, we don't know shit, boy. Every time you use your powers, them, you basically run yourself into you put your body in an overdrive, you destroy your body. Bro, what Deku go through crazy, but at first I didn't rate this suit. I didn't rate until like the latter season when I fight whatever the name when him can something that people put him can shit what name again? I read them man fucking hell like season 3 antagonist. We have on the chrome mask and him can basically manipulate him environment and get certain attributes add on for theme power. Yeah, that right there. I mean, Abdek would have to save Eri from. I don't remember him name. If you can remember him name, just say it in the comments. Is it? See him and Deku that fight there. Let me just rate Deku from that point there. I never watch a new season, then probably need to watch it one at a time. But back to the video.
In the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch. And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One For All. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales. And a soccer club, or football as they call it. Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One For All is the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks. The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow, on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts. One For All's power...
Yeah, man, you every single time you use the powers, but man, especially in the first season, man use 100% tight, pan him body, destroy him shit, completely wrecking himself, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Deku was sick in him head cause like that be real. This a you time him not a sense bad man.
Was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode, so Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia. Say that again. UA High. Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best, something that he may have taken too far. When it came to saving people,
Nah, like Deku the mad corny, bro. Especially him run on with the first suit where him have on with a bunny hat thing where him that draw inspiration from All Might. Yo, that shit is corny, cause like bro, never say that shit. Yeah, I hope say yo the man take it off. Yeah, I hope say this brother take off this shit. Like what the hell? Why in God's holy name you have that thing there on your head top? Might as well you just make people see your goddamn face, man. Is it my mask? Me can't wear that out in public and not feel my way about it. Because it's not ridiculous. But a mask like what Deku would have when he first appear on the scene? Nah, cuz. Matter of fact, I don't even have one mask. I have more than one, bitch.
Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed. So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements. And with that new thinking came a new fighting style, shoot style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah, and that power.
Fun fact, kids. You see, with your legs, to actually strike with your legs in a bad man, you're outputting more energy compared to when you strike with your hands. So Pandeku if you actually learn from him in classmate, is it? Whatever him classmate did name, remember name, use him legs and create shoot style, ingenious because you actually get more force out of your legs compared to your hand. Yeah, I'd say that your legs having you have more stronger muscles compared to your arms. If you could have lift shit with your foot them, would have an easier time compared to if like you're weak and you're not a muscle in your hand them. You probably could have lift up a bit more things. That's why you squat with your legs, you don't squat with your hands. Because your legs they carry more, they carry the capability to carry more. You see, they're stronger by default. Actually you manage your whole body weight. Yeah, your leg them. Who say when it's not even a thing. You see, God think about that shit and provide it for you. And may I tell you, bro, one of humanity's greatest adaptation is the fact that our legs can support all of our weight and provide us with the ability to goddamn move, which is sick. Cause like, why my phone locked on me? But anyway. Let's do the science facts. Get back to the video.
Power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All for One, All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
Oh my god, if you need cash or vacation, literally keep watching.
I will not keep watching.
Now it was his turn to face this demon lord. But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One for All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One for All was a power that was built upon for generations. The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One. Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes.
I tell your father, Deku I walk with beard up. You think him gathering a charge? Man gathering charge of If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
They can also brace his arms and manually control hhis muscles if he can't move. Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly. Danger Sense detects incoming threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar? Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen. That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed. He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with full cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil. He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm wizard. I think I'm in love. Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still. And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift. By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down.
Oh shit, yeah, I just remember the villain name was Deku the take on and I end up rating him. His name is Overhaul, cuz. Overhaul versus Deku is like one of the top 5 fights in my hero. Goddamn, goddamn. But they tough, man. Tough, tough. But yeah, with all of this thing, so far the power them when have sound a lot more excessive than what Miles have. I really think Miles will come out of this in a one piece. God say I know. Me not like father me invest all of my chips in a Deku right now.
Foes to leave them frozen in the air, or move so fast he can punch multiple times in an instant. Even All For One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him, and this is a dude who can catch light-speed laser beams. It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen. Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you could breathe through your nose at that point. The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone. But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him. So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along. Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each.
Ah yes, classic anime. I didn't think from Japan matter of fact, let me say that. The power of friendship fucking saves the day. The power of friendship, bro. Overpowered. Oh my god. Man, no wonder why I stop watch goddamn anime. Jesus Christ. Cause like yo, this shit gay, fuck. I joke, man. Goddamn, bro. Goddamn. Kinda grow it on my anime phase, bro. I remember one time yo boy, we used to deep into this shit, but it's not really my cup of tea anymore, but right son, when it come on to most anime characters, most comic book characters not really square up to them in a fair fight. So I really think Miles are gonna come out on top with this. Like God say I know, bro. Like if you be realistic, Mans is not winning, is it? Cause
Each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future. Though he did lose his work and have to retire from hero work, getting a regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user of One For All before him. Some might say he peaked in high school, if not for the sick new armor he eventually.
technically, him peak in high school. Him life wouldn't get no better after that. Like God say I know. Man, become a teacher. No knock on teachers, but I mean, shit. If the money good, the money good. But unless you're really into the art of teaching, I mean, shit. Some people do it like say yo, them do it like say what most people go do call center work. It's a means to an end. But maybe they could really enjoy that based on how him character is.
Got to go back to kicking butt. He even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings. All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero. So I've heard a lot about Aquafunded, but
Bomba Youth, another one. Mighty word.
To help those in need, everyone can be a hero. Hello, it's me, Store-Bought Benjamin. I know what you're asking. Benjamin, what are you wearing? Gummy thick.
No. I not do this, father. No. Excuse me. I say I never gonna skip it because I wanna. But no, bro. I'm not doing this cause. I'm not doing all of that cause. No, thank you. Let me just run it back before the fight actually start. Zilla. Nah lie. Look on that suit here, bro. That shit's sick, bro. That shit's sick. No hater shit. But they should have really put that in like the new Spider-Man game when they put out, brother. The latest Spider-Man 2, that shooter should have in a Spider-Man 2. I haven't played the game yet, but I've seen clips. They should have the suit in the game, bad man. Like, be honest. Be real, cause should have in a goddamn game. Then that toothpaste looking, the Colgate Total looking fuck they didn't put in it. No, all that Adidas cross Spider-Man suit sitting there. Man look like a tube of toothpaste. What were you niggas thinking? What the fuck were you thinking? Like seriously. Sony, Marvel, Adidas. What not pre-say? What not do? And I saw the promoting the thing, Batman. No, sir. At least make it look good. Jaja.
Yo! More man and less spider than usual. Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do? All right, new guy. First lesson, don't watch the mouth. Watch the head. Now watch mine, Delaware! Let's try that one more time. Yes, who?
No lie. That the mix here of 3D animation and 2D animation, bro. And plus the comic book thing when them start off with. Whew, clean Batman. Real Batman. Bomba, bro. Like it a lot. It looks nice.
Here's my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else. Gross! You got skills, man. I like that. Oh, mierda.
Spear! Mighty God, you see that spear there, brother? Send him across the country from New York to Texas. Back over Texas to New York, badman.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out. Because I always do my best. If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
If I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna have to do my own thing. Like, seriously, nigga? Seriously? Like, bro, damn. God damn. Jayot. Jayot. You know, I'm gonna keep a up. No, man, I'm not keep no open blood clot, man. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. That shit corny, bro.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing. Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
I finally got my claim from my
Bomba, brother.
correction.
Another one. Ads, pantapa, ads, pantapa, ads, pantapa, ads, pantapa, ads.
They only offered me $5,000. $5,000? I had a car accident.
Spider-Man. This suit has shock absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
One thing with Deku, you can say on Deku, Deku does pay attention, bad man. He does see things, he realize things, and use it to him advantage, you see it? That one thing you can say with Deku, him very adaptive. He adapt to whosoever him a fight. So from where I see it right about now, you kind of look at them kind of matched, but kind of feel like the fight soon done, bad man. How much time left? 4 minutes. You have 2 minutes time in dead. You have 2 minutes time, Miles dead. Trust. I invest 100% of my capital in this right now. Believe you me. The trade of mine, I go win. Fucking hell. Look at that. In less than 2 minutes, cuz. Yo, this is so anime, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look. Bro, you don't have no chance. You don't have a chance left. Your spider sense them could have tingle so till. He could have tingle so till, brother. You're dead. Bad man, you are dead. Cuz you're dead.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
Yeah, so man thought, well, in less than 2 minutes, he died. Damn. We the man go so boom bless. Send back in such man guy universe to rapid. Like, damn.
Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven. Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other. The Spider Sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than Danger Sense, which has been worked around before. This meant Miles' invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own. Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie. Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku, though, that wasn't his best. Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible.
Dog. Come on, talk about Batman. Yeah, in base powers, pretty similar. But when you get into the additional thing them a Deku have, like, bro, cuz never stand a chance on day one. This was a dog walk. This was not even a fight, Batman. This was a dog walk. Deku take him man out for a walk like a dog, brother. Man, dog him. Rub him out.
Boat speed goes to Deku. As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly. But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings. Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year. Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer. It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles, and that means the biggest...
Oh, I forget what I said this. People, please remember. Please support the official release. Please support the original video. These man, they work extremely hard to put out these videos, you see it? And I rate them, despite how long them be, how much chatting them do. I really like sit down and listen and hear them discuss. Watch the animation when the character them a fight, and all that takes time. So please support them. And also, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe under this video so you can get more in the future. Like God said, this is like a two-part, a two-way thing, You have to help me so me can help you so you can get more content. So kindly like and subscribe. Share the video even.
Deciding factor is raw strength. And that was no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about. When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with this punch had a yield of 362 billion tons.
Yeah, man, big numbers. Deku win. C'est la vie. Me and move on. Thanks for watching. Yo, oh my god, why am I such an asshole? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, you see? Big up on yourself. Till the next video. Alright guys. How much are you Daniel? Only one Spanish on Twitch? Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever, bro. Let's go and look something else. Go watch. After 12. Alright. You see, my knee forgot my bed by a certain time. So here what? You'll find something more fun that will keep me. Yeah, alright. I feel I'm gonna watch this next. Jinx.
Sales calls, scammers. Arm yourself and avoid unwanted calls. This is you.
Boom. Nope. Not yet. Give me a second. We're gonna start from the top. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lord Insomnia here, no set intro, just vibes. You can also call me Lee, and today we'll be reacting to another video. He's made up on a reaction streak right about now. And it's Why It Sucks to Be a Serial Killer by Jinx. You see, I'm going to see what the man I talk about serial killer and why your life is completely shit. Let's see. Oh yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The video free. You see, I'm not asking you to pay down for nothing. It's not a monthly payment and all. Can I give if you're free? Touch the button. Feel it up. Get used to it. You see it? New people like and subscribe. People who are returning viewers like and subscribe. Thank you for your time. Anywho,
this is you. You've just killed someone. Again. This is what, the 5th time this week? Not for money, not for revenge. You do it because something in you decided that other people don't get to live unless you say so. The room is dark. The carpet's stained with so many people's blood that you lost count. You have human heads in the fridge and hands in the freezer, and in the distance you can see police lights coming for you. You're a serial killer. And on paper, that sounds kinda cool, like you're the apex predator. But let me tell you one thing. Being a serial killer is anything but cool. Not all...
Hey, it's all in man, we do it for the love of the game, bro. Kill people for the love of the game, bro. You see, because you want to feel powerful. It's all a mental illness, bad man. You see a man like Jeffrey Dahmer and like John Wayne Gacy. You see me, who else some synonymous serial killer? Joe Bundy. Jeff Bundy, some Bundy, brother. Them man crazy, bro. I'm sick of them head. I imagine the amount of people you kill, right? And how you dispose of the body, them eventually you'll get catch. What a joke.
Serial killers are the same. They come in all different shapes and sizes. The only common thing they share is that they are all psychopaths. Ted Bundy was one of the most famous serial killers from the years 1970.
Teddy Bundy, man. Ted Bundy. That's the guy. That's the guy. Man used to go around and kill bare woman and true because him have him woman one other woman, him main girl. She never believe say man out here start a girl in more than one ways. Man I talk about just them. You know what? Man literally out here butcher girl. You see it? She wouldn't believe.
1974 to 1978. He has 30 plus confirmed kills, but it's rumored that that number could be as high as 100 plus. His weapons of choice were a crowbar, and he used blunt trauma, or strangulation usually, to end his victims' lives. See, unlike you, Ted Bundy was a so-called good-looking guy, so his main victims were women, and he didn't have any problems getting them. His main move was pretending to be injured. Maybe his arm was in a sling or something, then asking women for help. When they leaned in, boom! Crowbar to the head. Then he dragged them into his car. Some victims were assaulted, others decapitated, and he even kept some heads as souvenirs. Charming, right? Now the only thing scarier than a charming lady killer is a clown serial killer. Yeah, you heard that right.
Why am I never predict the serial killer than the man I talk about? I have never seen this video before, alright? I never seen this video before. May I be 100% real, you know? This is the first time I ever seen this video. And may I tell you about man, I'm up on a roll right about now. In talk about Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. If in talk about Jeffrey Dahmer, I got 3 for 3 Batman.
John Wayne Gacy was a serial killer from 1972 to 1978. He had a confirmed 33 kills, and his weapons of choice were rope, chloroform, and handcuffs. But it gets worse, because Gacy lured teenage boys to his house with job offers or magic
God say I know. God say I know, bro. Some of these tricks that these man use to get these people in the grasp to kill them, bad man. Insane work. Insane work, and that's our next thing. You need people need to know say yo danger when it come, and when danger come you need to get the fuck away from it, cause like niggas is crazy, bro. Niggas will kill you for less for nothing, for little and nothing bad, man. Especially psychopaths who make up their mind say yo they not no therapy, they want to become serial killers like these man. Whew, thank God me really have trust in people. I trust little to nobody. And if I do trust you, right, it's a very small select few set of people. So I can never get caught up in cases like that. Is it?
tricks. Once they were in, he'd handcuff them as part of his act, then choke them using a rope and a stick, tightening it slowly until they stopped breathing. His basement, full of corpses, a literal crawl space of horrors. I'm not sure what those kids were expecting. I mean, look at him. He's a scary-ass clown. And then we saved the best for last. Louis Garavito confessed to killing over 190 people.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. But yo, so far that kind of sound, I wouldn't say exhilarating, but you know you get tired of that shit. Don't make killing people and the dead body them in your vicinity. You're bound to get caught. But let me see what I must say.
People, but police think this number could be as high as 300. He lured victims with gifts or promises of work, then tortured and murdered them, often using knives and blunt force. Bodies were found with hands and feet bound, showing signs of